Alright. Wait a minute. Alright, so I have my phone here. I'm just gonna put a chat real quick. I think I figured out the problem with the translation. Like, it's just an option. It's that simple. But wait. Hi. Wait. Alright, I think the audio is good. Kinda. Now, just gonna put my phone here. Just to know. That's it. Nice. Alright, guys. Alright, so there's a new easiest extreme, apparently. I'm gonna wait. Rauchkammer, or I don't know how to spell it, but alright. So there's a new easy wait. Alright, so I don't stream like my last stream was 1 month ago. I don't know how to speak. I don't know how to speak English now. Alright, so there's a new easiest extreme. I think Red World was the easiest extreme like for years. I don't know about that though. Alright, so there's this new easiest extreme, and everyone's saying that, so I'm gonna check that out. No, what? Alright, so everybody's saying that this is the easiest extreme. So here am I, and I'm gonna play it, I guess. So I already did a practice run, and it didn't took 500 attempts, don't worry. It only took like 50 attempts. That's like pretty low. This 500 attempts is actually... Alright, so this 500 attempts... Well... Wait. This is for a video, that's why I'm trying to say this. Because I can say it for some reason. But... Alright, so why I'm gonna just end straight. No, no, I'm kidding. Alright. So... I have 500 attempts because I actually counted the level. I counted the frame perfects on 60 FPS, and that's how I have 500 attempts. So this is technically, like, I did a practice run just to see how it is, and now I'm gonna actually play it. Alright, so... Alright, we have some pretty easy clicks. Then a straight fly. I already know a hero I did. Here, like, in my frame perfect counter, I did put this like a... I said that this was a 3 frame, but you actually can just straight fly through it easily. Alright, let's just stop talking about it. Alright, I'm dying on purpose, wait a minute. This is not normal. Also, it's probably gonna take me more attempts now, because I don't play hard levels like... My last time... The last time I played Zapkill or Zafki, like the last time I played a hard level was like 3 months ago. 3 months? No. What is happening? Alright, so the last time I played a hard level was like 2 weeks ago. So maybe I'm washed, I don't know. Alright, Super Saint, I got a pretty good new best, I guess. Alright, this first click is interesting, but... Alright, this beginning is pretty easy. We have some weird things here. Alright, so I literally got to the drop already. Alright, so here's the first hard part, is this dash orb, which is a 2 frame on 60 FPS. And then there's the hardest click of the level, which, wait a minute. Actually, can you? Which is this one. I just did it, but it's the black orb one. This is a 60 FPS frame perfect, and this is mostly a 60 FPS frame perfect, but it can actually be 2 frame. And it's also a 5 frame on 240 FPS. Alright, so how do you do this? Alright, so how do you do this transition though? Oh, I did it. I have no clue how this transition works. Alright, this transition is pretty weird. Alright, so maybe this? Yeah. Alright, so the ship... Alright, yeah, there's another problem with this. The scariest part about this level is because it has 2.2 physics. So the ship is 100 times harder. Then there's this straight fly, which is... Oh! Alright, what is... Alright. Alright, what is this abomination of a straight fly? I think these are buffed... I think this is a buffed straight fly, actually. Right, I almost did it, but it's kinda hard. And then there's the wave. This wave is freaking hard. This wave is... I think this wave is the hardest part of the level. I mean, obviously it is. But yeah, it starts with a interesting gap. Then there's some easy stuff. These portals are weird. Let me just put this a little down. Alright, so, and then there's... This is like pretty easy. Wait, let me just try it again. Yeah, this is like pretty easy. And then there's this, which is also pretty easy. And then the problem. This is the problem. This wave is actually insane. This part of the wave, which is the last part, is like by far the hardest thing ever. This is... I think this is harder than Bloodbath. And then there's this last spam, which also looks pretty tight. But is it that hard? Like, it's not the hardest thing ever. But this is at the end, so it's kinda hard because of the nerfs. I just need to get used to it. And that's it, that's the level. As you can see, 82 attempts, but I wanted to actually see the level. As you can see, it has 82 attempts, 88 attempts, but I just wanted to see the level. This will be like pretty much lower if I played it like the other time, because yeah. Alright, now let's start doing runs. Oh, I got 3%. I wanted to do that wave to 100. Yeah, the only problem with this wave is like it's pretty weird. Like it has a bunch of 3 frames. This wave has a bunch of 3 frames, like especially that last part. Alright, so how do you do this? Alright, I almost did it. Yeah, this is 100% harder than Michigan. Literally, what is this ending? Alright, so yeah, this is it's so weird because it's actually so weird. Like the portals are in like how the portals are placed, it's just like this wave is very weird. This wave is very weird because like the portals you're expecting like the normal gravity portal to be like here. That's why I'm clicking too early. Yeah, another thing that I'm noticing, like red. Yeah, another thing that I'm noticing is that both Red World and this level, they have a pretty hard ending, and they're also like, I don't know if it's the same length. Like Red World is like 1 minute, or I just can't remember it because I have no clue. No, I almost did it. Oh no, I got to the spam. That was actually so close. Yes! I did it. That took me 100 attempts, I think. Or it just took me like 50. I actually don't remember it, but I think it... Well, at least I think it took me 100. I actually don't remember. Dude, I actually did it. Almost did it again. Alright, I actually understand a little bit what's happening here. This is very funny because without these portals, this is literally free, bro. This is easier than line circles without the portals. Dude, I actually... I can't stop dying to that last normal wave part. Alright, are you sure this is the... Alright, I don't know about this. I don't know about... I don't know how I feel about this. It's just so hard, like... This carries the level, basically. But like saying that this is easier to Naku is kinda crazy. So the problem here isn't even the 3 frames or the pearls, because the pearls can actually be frame perfect. The problem here is how weird it is. Alright, so wait a minute. Alright, so I think I need to click and release later than I think. Yeah. Or earlier, I don't know, this is... I think this is impossible, what? Look at the attempts. Alright, I'm getting a little bit consistent. I don't know. I think this is actually my next hardest. What is what is Zapkill compared to this level? I know it has more frame perfect and stuff and true frames, but look at this freaking ending. This is literally tidal wave. This is literally silent circles difficulty. No, I keep dying to that. Alright, I'm actually happy. No. Do I have to lock in to do this? Yes! Dude, that's actually insane. Alright, let's just take a break. I'm literally sweating. Literally look at this wave. This is so stupid. like any other part of the wave, it's like not that hard, and then there's that. Right, this first release is kinda annoying. Honestly, I still don't know how consistent it is. It's literally day one. But this doesn't look that consistent, honestly. Yeah, there's some like clicks that are hard, actually are they hard? Yeah, that spike is actually pretty well placed. Yeah. Yeah, next choke point is this thing. Whatever you call it. Whatever you call it. That thing is impossible. Alright, where was that? Why am I doing freaking pixel perfect clicks? Dude, I'm dying more to a freaking 3 frame than an actually hard timing. Yes! I almost did it. Alright, I think it's better for me, like, do... actually, I don't know where I am. But I guess I'm like 90%, not 90%, but 60%. Let's do it run from probably here. Alright, so I almost did it, see? Yeah, so it's way easier now, but it's still pretty hard. Like, that ending I think will always be hard. Yeah, but I think that's the main show point here. Alright, I'll be back. Actually, never mind. I have my water here. Alright. Well, because of this ending, I don't think this is the easiest extreme. Obviously that can change, but I don't care. Until now, I think it's been pretty hard. Yes! I did it! That was like... What? Actually, let me check out this. Actually, let me see a showcase.
Na Vinted podes vender o que tens a mais.
Alright, bro.
Ainda.
Shut up. These ads, bro. Alright, so it doesn't show. Maybe. Yeah, so I did exactly 77 to 100. That's pretty good. Now it's that time. Now we do the wave to 100. Dude, I keep dying to this. This is not hard, bro. Actually, I think this is kinda crazy to say, but I think this wave is actually fun. Except that like last part. That's horrible. Another pixel perfect thing. Dude, I get so confused when I reach the mini wave. I don't know why, it's just weird. Like, I'm used to dying to that thing. Dude, how, bro? This is... Actually, what is this? Like a... I don't know, 8 frame? On 60 FPS? Maybe more? Because you're touching the ground, so... Alright, so I guess I have to click early there. No! Alright, I'm not gonna say anything. Yeah, but I was talking about something, I don't know what. Oh yeah, that's dash home. I almost hit the spike. I think that's what I was going to say. Dude, I keep dying to the minimum because I'm so used to consistency. Alright, it's the thing with the pearls. It's the thing I said like minutes earlier. Actually, let's do a little break here. Let's actually try and get a new best. And I'm just gonna one attack. No, I died to a free free wave. I was going to say like I'm just gonna one attempt to drop. When attempted pre-drop, I mean. Yeah, how did I die there? Literally how? Yeah, that click is actually pretty weird. course. And of course I died to the frame perfect, I'm not even mad about it. Alright, let's actually practice the drop now. Alright, so the drop starts with a pretty easy spam. You can just double click that. Then do this. I don't know about, like, what does that yellow orb do? Not yellow orb, this spam. Actually, it doesn't do anything. The thing with the dash orb is that it really depends on where you click it. Alright, now I was gonna blame the 2.2 physics, but I can't because it wasn't the upside down one. I think what I have to do to... I think I know how to deal with the frame perfect now. I think I need to click as early as possible. But I don't know about that, let's just try it, I guess. Yeah, it didn't work. I have to click it right in the middle. Yeah. Yeah, the 2 frame of doom killed me again. Alright, so I wanted to do like the drop to the wave, but I don't know. Dude. Alright. Dude, it's the second time. How did I do that twice? Yeah, I need to see something. I actually need to see what this Destroyed Fire really is. Like, I know it's buffed, but how buffed it is? That's the real question. Alright, so it is decently buffed. It's not that buffed actually, I thought it was more. Alright, let's see this. Yeah, it's all the same. I won't say it's easy, but it's definitely not the hardest thing ever. Let's practice the ship now. Let's see how hard the ship is. Alright, but I first need a good position. Nice, that's good. Alright, so things, hard things about the ship. So first of all, this orb. Second of all, it's probably the straight fly, but I don't know, let's see. Yeah, this straight fly, it's the second thing, second hard thing. This is definitely harder than UFO though. I thought that the UFO was gonna be hard because of the frame perfect. But actually it's not really that hard. I mean, it's very inconsistent, that click, but it's just that click. Alright, so I think I know how to do it now. So you need to like let's go a little earlier. Yeah, you have to go past this first straight fly and then let's go. But still, getting past the first straight fly with the upside down thing is very hard. Well, not very hard for me, I guess. Yeah, it's always the, like, how am I gonna get past that wave? I still don't know that. Yeah. Alright, at least if I get consistent enough with the drop, I can go. I can reach that wave easily. And if I get consistent with the wave, I guess I beat the level. Dude, I almost missed the toggle. And I had for one again. I think this is the attempt. I'm feeling something. I don't know what though. I think I was feeling like I felt like, dude, I feel like I'm gonna. I was like, I feel like I'm gonna die to something stupid, and then I died there. Dude, it's so fun spamming there. Dude! Alright, that orb is officially the new hardest click. Again, I was feeling like I was gonna like something stupid again. Yes, the trans. Oh, I was with practice mode. Actually, no problem. I can get there very easily. Not with lag, obviously. Actually, I didn't get that far. I just got past the frame perfect. That's not really far. I think what I would consider far, it's probably the ending. Because that's the only hardest. Because that's the only hard part. Yeah, it's also hard when you miss that. And it's also hard and the straight and the upside down straight line is also pretty hard. Well, not the hardest. Well, not the hard. Wait. Well, not the only hard part, but one of the probably like it's the hardest part. But there are like 3 hard parts in this level. Maybe 4, I don't know about that yellow orb at the ship. Yay! I died to the straight fly, the beautiful straight fly. That straight fly is the bane of my existence. And I'll be back, wait a minute. Hello, I'm back. I'm back for more easiness. That word doesn't exist. Alright, let's practice. Alright, let's get the drop to the wave. That's my next goal. Wait, thinking about it, I already have the level in 3 range. Wait, how? Dude, it's only been 43. Alright, actually that's normal. Dude, Dude, in 43 3 minutes I got the level in 3 runs. That's crazy. Alright, so next goal. Alright, next thing I wanna do is get the drop to the wave. Maybe that will help. No, I died to the 1, 2, 3 frame. I died to it again. I was not expecting that to be a problem, but maybe that was an accident or something. I don't know. Alright, another thing. I think I'm gonna start trying to click the black orb as late as possible. Yeah, actually, I actually just made that click free. So that's the threat. So that's the threat. I basically need to click the black orb late. Dude, that's actually the strat. Yeah, that's actually the strat. I'm gonna start clicking the black orb later. Dude, it's like the 4th time in a row. No, I died to it. Dude, that's a 3 frame. I keep dying to 3 frames, man. I mean, this level has like 40, so Yeah, I can also do that, but I don't recommend myself doing that. Also, I feel like I'm gonna get way better at UFO because I normally UFO is my worst skill set. I always say it's cheap, but I'm obviously joking. I'm kinda good at cheap actually. But UFO, bro, like I feel like UFO, like I'm at. Let's just say hard demon level. If a hard demon has UFO gameplay, then I can beat it. Alright, I'm obviously kidding, but I'm not that good at UFO, I promise. Alright. Yeah. Actually, I think I'm way better at UFO right now. Like, normally I'm not this good. Now that I think about it, I haven't played a UFO level in like months. The last UFO level that I played, I think it was like 8-0. And that's a free insane demon. Dude, there's a fly here, bro. That was not my fault, that was a fly. The fly was rage baiting me. No! Actually, yes, bro! I actually did the drop to 100. Well, not the drop to 100, the drop to the wave. Alright, let's play from zero. Let's see if I can actually do the straight fly now. Actually, the game is lagging right now, but that wasn't the problem. The problem is... Alright, I think the pre-drop is getting pretty consistent now. Like, I don't die the... I obviously was expecting not dying at the pre-drop very often. I think the only time I can die... I think the only timing that I, like, can die pretty often is the first click. Obviously the pre-drop isn't that hard, like it's pretty easy actually. And someone's calling me. Thank you! Actually, thank you. But yeah, what I was saying, right? What I was talking about, I actually forgot. Oh, nice. Alright, what I was saying... Do you have to click... Alright, so what I was saying is that the... What I was saying is that the pre-drop is like you just die to stupid stuff like that. I literally died to a free spam. And when I die at the pre-drop, I die to free clicks. Because everything's free in this pre-drop. Except the orb. For some reason I can't hit the orb. What am I trying to do? Alright. Nice. Really nice. This is not nice. That straight fly is totally not nice. Alright, I think I'm gonna actually start practicing the wave. Actually, Actually, I don't know if I already did the wave to 100. Well, if not, I'm just gonna do it now. So this level doesn't even have like that many objects, so I don't know why it's lagging. I died to the 1000 frame on 60 FPS. No, I died to 1001 frame on 60 FPS. I think I'm gonna practice the ending again. There's no way I'm gonna like just fluke that ending. Alright, the game is starting to lag a lot. I don't know about this. Also, another thing, I actually beat Dark Travel. I don't know, I just wanted to say that. It's just so random. I'm in complete silence. Losing brain cells with this wave. because this is the most weird thing ever. Obviously I'm kidding, but... And then I just say something around like, I beat Dream Travel. Dude, this was the Dream Travel. What was that? As I was saying, this was the Dream Travel power. I can feel it. No, I'm kidding. Obviously I'm kidding, but Dream Travel... Obviously I'm kidding. Obviously I'm kidding, but I'm kidding. Obviously I'm kidding, but I don't know. That level, like, there's... Out of every level that I ever played, the amount of stupid deaths I had, it's just insane with Dark Travel. Literally, I died to a free... I'm just gonna show you some deaths. In the actual video, I'm gonna just show you some deaths I did from 0. Yeah, these are... Yeah, it was pretty bad. I hope this level isn't the same. Obviously it's not gonna be, but... Dude. What do I even say about it? I think this is pretty cool. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright, I could have done it. That was the perfect position to beat it. Dude, I did an extra click. I think I can do it. I'm feeling pretty consistent. No. Dude, I keep dying to this. Wave carrot play dice to easy wave. How tragic. Right. No! What? Dude, I keep dying to a freeway. Dude, I'm gonna get into Zap Kill. Or Zap Kill, I don't know. I call it Zap Kill, but I know it's probably Zap Kill. I still don't know. I'm gonna do the hardest part in 1 attempt. 2 attempts maybe. 3 attempts. 4. 5. 6. 7. That didn't count. Alright, I almost did it. Alright. Alright, so it took a while, but I did it, that's what matters. I'm gonna say it again, I'm kinda washed, so... Now... Wait a minute. Alright, now I can do it. Alright, now I feel like now I can do it. Yeah, I'm done. Dude, Purell beat this in like 16 minutes. Which is kinda crazy. Oh my. Please stop lagging. Which is kinda crazy, I guess. Which is very crazy, like... How do you beat this in 16 minutes? Actually, I can see this being beaten in 16 minutes. I just don't have enough skill because I feel like I could beat this in like 2 hours if it weren't for the ending, I guess. And I died there again. Bro! Also, Burel beat this in 16 minutes. I don't know how though. Alright. That's good for the video. I keep saying things the right way possible. My English is kinda bad today for some reason. So I have to repeat things, that's why. Alright, I feel like I'm gonna give it more some attempts and then I'm gonna just end the stream. And I died there again. I keep dying to that. It's kind of hard saying it. Let me just bright. I turned up the brightness on my computer. Maybe this will help. Oh wait, it did! Alright, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord, bro. That's so annoying. That wave is actually the worst thing ever. Alright, so Alright, so I think I have the level in 2 runs or 3 runs. Yeah, I have it in 3 runs. I have to get like 63% to get in 2 runs. But yeah, this last wave is actually insane. Alright, tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but the next stream, I will come back and I will be 100% consistent with the last wave. Actually, I don't even know, but I hope next stream I will be more consistent. And dude, why is the game lagging so much? Yeah. I hope the next stream I get, like, I hope the next stream I will get very consistent at it. I just hope that in the next stream I will be like, you know. Yeah, I think that's enough for today. I actually got 61 and like 62 to 100 or something in like like not even one stream, but 1 hour. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I think until now, I think it's probably like I won't say insane, even, but maybe easier. Like, actually, I think it's very good. Actually, I think it's the easiest. Actually, I think it's the easiest extreme. I actually think that is the easiest. Alright. I give up. Trying to say things. For some reason today I can't. But yeah, until now it's been pretty easy. I don't know if that will change, but still. I just hope that the ending gets more consistent later. But I don't know, I just have to wait. But I don't know, I just have to see. But I guess I just have to wait and see, I guess. I don't know. But I still have like... Yeah. What's happening I don't know what's happening today, but... Yeah, I just have to wait to actually see if it gets consistent or not. But yeah, I think that's all for this stream. I'm getting kinda tired, so... Yeah, that's a pretty good... that's pretty good progress for today. That's actually pretty good progress, like it's only been one day. Normally and like, let's say, I don't know, Crimson Clear. Normally Crimson Clear, like, difficulty takes me like, I don't know, 2 days, maybe. Alright. So that's a very good progress for, you know, day 1. But yeah, normally I beat like Crimson Clear difficulty levels like, I don't know, what, 2 days maybe? Sometimes 3 days, I don't know. But let's see how many days I beat this. I just hope that the ending gets more consistent later, but I don't know. But anyways, that's it. This was a very weird stream for my mouth. I don't know why, but for some reason, you know what I mean. But yeah, hopefully next stream I will be better, because I don't talk in English. Like, I don't know. My last stream was 3 weeks ago, as I said. So anyway, that's it. New video coming tomorrow, frame perfect counter. Then I want to do a layout I have here for some time now, and then I don't know what's next. But probably more frame perfect counters, and then a content video. I am also working on one. My last content video actually didn't go really well. It got like 20 views, which is like, it's like gaining views a little, like bit by bit. But still, I'm not really mad. That was actually an experiment for something, to see if the algorithm actually works. So that's that's just an experiment, I guess. But yeah, hopefully next content video goes well. I don't know. But yeah, I'm working on it, and it's probably gonna be out probably in some weeks, I don't know. But yeah, let's just stop talking about it. You just have to wait and see. I don't even know what I'm talking about now. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna release the video tomorrow, then a layout, and then I don't know. But I'm not working on some content videos, and I have like 3 frame perfect counters prepared and 1 layout, so yeah. Anyways, let's just stop talking about next videos. I don't know. Let's just end the stream. Like, so yeah, this was a great stream. So I don't know. That's it. Why am I? I'm talking so much in this end, but I don't know why. I don't know. Anyways, next stream in Sundays, and that's it. That was a good stream. So yeah, bye.